Even though I like that
Really
so
liked our opening, but
much. Well, can you recreate it?
let's try. It has to be authentic. Okay.
Hi, everyone. I am here with my cosmic twin, Tess and Leela, and we're going to share with you guys about the hydrogen water bottle and LumiVitae, and it's the last week in February because they're having a discount sale where you can get the bottle for 40% off, and it's very exciting. And we want everybody that felt a curiosity to watch this video and hopefully feel inspired to make the move to get one because it is a really life-changing thing to happen to you. Okay, so Leela, do you want to say anything?
Sure. Thanks, Tess, for making this call happen. You've been really patient with my travels and all my experiences that I'm having. And I'm really excited to share about it because it has been one of the most profound elements and assets I've had in my life that has been able to support me through everything that I experience, continuously evolving with me, continuously supporting me wherever I am, wherever I go, and consistently. So even now more than ever, after going through really, you know, challenging travels and
With your family?
my family in LA, my least favorite city in the world, really challenging things like father feeling ill and new life coming through my sister and just like family stuff. I could really feel how different how my capacity has um massively expanded and grown because of me having this bottle in my life. And it's just my nervous system in such situations that I faced in the past 2 weeks. I maybe had maybe 10% capacity as much as I have now to deal with things, to relate with different circumstance. When I got back, I actually felt ill. And it's the kind of illness that I feel I would usually be down in bed for 2 weeks. And it's been 2 days, and I'm ready to travel on my next adventure and be on this call with you. So I am excited to share with this with the world because I feel that if more people had this in their life, then the world would be a better place. So
Awesome.
dive
And I
in.
love that you're sharing about the nervous system because I feel like that's the most important thing right now is most of the world is in survival, fight or flight, and people's nervous systems are like just jacked up and we're stressed out and to be able to have something that's going to be good for our health, but then also to be relaxing our nervous system so that we can be in a place of homeostasis to create, to like do our lives. It's like something to just support every aspect of our being, right?
Yeah, and that's the beautiful thing about hydrogen is that it's a relational molecule. It relates to whatever's happening in the most optimal way. We're gonna get into it a little more, but yeah, let's start the slide and talk about it. Like
Okay, go
how
for it.
it is really important. It's a support to the nervous system and it's a support to feeling instantaneously hydrated. And it's basically an element that turns into, it's like a miracle molecule that turns into the body that you need in the moment that you need it, in the way that you uniquely need it. So I don't know another molecule that does that. Maybe like water does that, but then mixing hydrogen and water is extra magical. Um, Two of such malleable sparks of life force and by like together merged working together for us. And yeah, so let's go in. I think I
Right.
will.
And while you're loading that up, like hydrogen is the lightest molecule or element on the periodic table, and it's so awesome because it's like drinking liquid light. It's like you're creating your water or your liquid to become lighter. You drink it's like being able to drink the lightest frequency, the lightest element and putting that in your body. And it has its own intelligence. So it's like comes from God. That's what I really love about healing with hydrogen and healing with I've been using oxygen and ozone too, like you're using the intelligence of God to heal ourselves instead of using something man-made. You're using the supreme creator, the most intelligent being in the whole universe, using the intelligence that God made to heal ourselves. And that's what I think is so powerful about hydrogen and being able to use hydrogen to heal our bodies and heal. Yeah. So I really love that. And I'm all about healing with hydrogen.
Yay. Okay. I think we're our faces like you wanted are on the screen.
Yeah, no, that's awesome.
Yeah. So here we go. Dun dun dun. At the beginning, I just spat all over my screen. There was hydrogen. What does this mean at the beginning? There was hydrogen. It literally is the first molecule after the Big Bang. In the chart, in the chemistry chart, you will see hydrogen. And so when I'm saying like at the beginning there was hydrogen, it's literally if it's at the beginning, that means it's in everything. Like if we are mostly water, like water is in everything, even like hydrogen is in the water, in everything. So it's like the spirit element in a way. And coming back to where we come from, it's like coming back to our nutrient of stardust. It's like what the bursts a star, like what bursts life. And so having this in our daily lives, you can only imagine what that is like, right? So as it says here, like it's the molecule that ignites and births galaxies within us. It's like the genesis of all energy. It's where all energy begins. It's the primal life force. It's the bridge between the infinite cosmos and what sustains us. And so it's really here to help us hold the light that we are in our body. You know, like so many of us are, I'm not going to continue reading this. You can like read it just for
No, it's so beautiful. Just as the
okay.
stars burn
Bum,
with
bum.
unwavering brilliance, we too are destined to shine and to elevate and to transform. This is more than a wellness, it is a revolution, a calling, a movement of the light bearers reclaiming their power. We are not just dreamers, we are creators, architects of a new reality. We are the fire, the frequency in the future, and now we ignite.
Exactly. I'm
Do you
happy I
agree?
didn't read it so you could. Yeah, it really does that. It helps. Not only that, it's what I'm experiencing, what I'm seeing other people experiencing literally within a matter of days of receiving the original bottle is they're like, oh my God, like it's not this mental process of healing. It's like boom into the body. Like how does the body hold more of your unique light in a better, a more optimal way? And it happens on a physiological level. Like you could start feeling how the hydrogen supports you to embody your unique light because your body is designed as it's an expression, I believe, of our soul. It's like a vessel that's meant to hold our unique soul. But we have all this program that we're born into of like, this is how you operate in a body, in a reality. And so the hydrogen really helps us come back to the spark of who we are and match our body with our soul.
Oh my
And
God.
that's
Wait, before you move on to the
yeah.
next slide, I want to say something.
Oh, okay, okay.
I just love how it's called like it's saying like, yeah, we're destined to shine and elevate and transform, which is what the hydrogen is doing. Because it's like not only healing us on a physiological level, it's helping our relationships to get better, which is we all know that this is about community and collaboration, and we can only create a better world when we have better relations with each other. And the hydrogen is a relational molecule. It helps the relationships to be better. So what I
Yeah,
really love about that is it's helping transform. Like when I'm sharing it with people, there is like this alchemy that's happening. Like because if you're going to be drinking something that's going to elevate your consciousness, then there's going to be resistance. And so when I'm sharing this with people, I'm able to do this like beautiful alchemy with people where we're like working through the resistance and the ego identities and things that are coming up. And so it's like this hydrogen is being a vessel for relationships to be better and for alchemy to happen where we're transforming spiritually and sharing codes. And it feels like it's a revolution and it's a movement, and it's all these people in the company are like light bearers. They're reclaiming their power. They're all like leaders and authors and amazing people that are using this vessel of the hydrogen to raise the vibration of their own consciousness, sharing it with others, and then it's going to be a whole revolution that can happen where we can redistribute the wealth and use the wealth from all of these bottles and the hydrogen to fund better projects. And it's like where everybody that's in this company, I see they have integrity and power. And it's for me, it's a revolution. Like, of course, it's the water. We're using the water, which is, the authors say that water is a physical manifestation of consciousness, of God consciousness. And so if we can program the water to be the most highest vibrational state it can be in, and we're made of water, then that is how we, this is like the key to ascension. And that is how we create the revolution, is by the water, the praying to the water, elevating the water, putting hydrogen and crystalline frequencies and structuring the water, getting the water to be its most optimal state. It will change the frequency of the waters in our own body. And that is how we create this revolution that we're talking about. So it really is a revolution, and it's very exciting.
Thank you, Tess. Yeah. Yeah. I felt chills when you were speaking. I agree. I'm experiencing that in a very literal form. Even the girl I purchased it from, it's been such a beautiful journey with her. I didn't know it would be a journey, but because the hydrogen starts, it's really repairing the eco village and how our body relates to itself, how it heals itself, how it's like spirit just like moving through and being like, okay, how could this body relate better to itself, right? How could the cells relate better to itself? What do I need to be in order for the relationship of the soul and the body to relate? Like I'm literally experiencing the relationship element and what it's done in my life. Like we weren't in touch, now we're in touch, and our relationship is up leveled. And anybody who, I also experienced that, has purchased a bottle, it's been a journey of like, oh, we're meant to be in contact, we're meant to be having this conversation now. So it's really, it does feel like it's working through me. Like even now, this conversation, I feel like this is like positive life force happening in a really authentic way, and that feels really good and life-giving. And it really does feel like a blessing to be able to experience it accessibly throughout the day. I feel like I want to highlight this now, actually, is that hydrogen machines at home, first of all, there's a whole very delicate process of creating hydrogen. For example, making sure the electricity is being grounded, so you're not drinking electrified water that has a messed up structure. And if you fill up hydrogen, it just disappears. It's like spirit, it's like air within a few minutes if it's not contained well. So like having a people are like, oh, but it's a water bottle. Like, yeah, it's a water bottle. So you can have it wherever you go. So you can share it with whoever you want, and have this machine that creates a hydrogen in an integral way, like is extremely, extremely valuable and supportive, not only to our own being, but for other people around us also. Um,
Yeah, and the voltage, I think that's important to mention, is like this bottle creates the most hydrogen with the lowest voltage possible. So a lot of these
yeah,
other hydrogen bottles, they're electrocuting the water, they're then damaging the structure of the water, because water is a being, it's a live conscious being. We all know that. You look at Veda Austin's work, Dr. Emoto's work, like our consciousness affects water, but water also has its own consciousness. And if you're going to be destroying and electrocuting the water with a high voltage, you're going to be drinking a being or a consciousness or a structure of water that's been destroyed. So this bottle uses the lowest voltage possible so that the hydrogen that's created does not affect the structure of the water. The water is still intact. The integrity of the water is still, the sanctity is protected. And so that's what's amazing about this bottle, is it's using the lowest voltage possible to create the most amount of hydrogen.
yeah, 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 yeah. So I'm just letting my dog out because, oh, she left already. Oops. She opened the door on her own. Um, um Hydrogen right
Because
now.
you've been feeding the dog hydrogen. I know you have.
I have. Yeah. Yeah, and all her belly aches are now good. She used to have constant belly aches, and she doesn't have them anymore. I want to also highlight, like, people when they hear about hydrogen, the first thing they do is like research hydrogen and water, hydrogen bottles, and people's experiences. So first of all, hydrogen therapy at a therapeutic level is something new on the planet, and we're at the beginning of the wave of it becoming extremely popular. Okay, so when I first got my bottle in June, I told people, they're like, what is hydrogen? What are you talking about? Like, I don't know if I want to drink that. Now, famous plastic surgeons are talking about hydrogen, and famous dietary people are talking about hydrogen. So it's just beginning to become popular. Now, a lot of so people know it's going to become popular. There are a lot of things that are attempting to be created, but the thing is people are having negative experience with hydrogen water bottles and such because like Tess said, is that this bottle is carefully measured with the lowest possible voltage with grounding magnets to ground in the electricity that's creating the pulse, and so without harming the structure of the water, right? And so
It
is
has copper
already,
to ground it and also
yeah,
magnets to structure it, right?
yeah. And so like the structure in this water is actually pretty good in the like original legacy bottle. And then also
And the
it's,
structure is really important because you cannot actually,
yeah,
they say that when you drink water, it's more important for water to be structured than filtered because your body can't absorb water when it's not structured, which is why most of the world are dehydrated.
yes, exactly. So in the element, like I think another element that's important, then we'll go forward with the slide, is that we know how susceptible water is, things with water, to our intention and our prayers. And it's like, oh yeah, we have all this power and water that we're not utilizing, because seriously, like how often before you drink do you sit and pray with your cup? Like I'm very much into spirituality, and I don't pray and sit and put my intentions into every cup. So a vessel made with a lot of intention and care and pure heartedness for the globe and for humanity is already one thing, that matter is made of that. And then also we'll see that there's chromotherapy, light therapy, and then also frequency therapy um through both ends of this bottle. So it's like absorbing light, it's absorbing frequency, and it's structured, and it has the element of hydrogen. And so it's like we're using in the original bottle alone the element of water and like using it to the max capacity. So just knowing that this bottle does it, I've been drinking so much more water, and without getting the hydrogen helps it absorb into the body instantaneously. So as you can see, the hidden crisis is a dehydrated world. 75% of people are chronically dehydrated. And so traveling, I can see that. I'm seeing dehydrated people and their nervous system, the inflammation, the agitation within relationships, the overeating, the sugar binges, um, children being given sugar, and the chaos that creates. It's because there's a dehydration crisis. The people have a bad relationship to water because they don't enjoy the flavor of it, because it feels heavy, because they could taste the
Chemicals, it's not structured. And
yeah,
also when you're dehydrated, it's going to amplify every other disease in the body. If you have inflammation, if you have anything else, it just amplifies it. So
yeah,
to hydrate, you're going to be helping every single organ in your body to function better. Everything in, like we're electric hydro beings. Like we're made out of water. We need to drink water to function optimally.
yeah, yeah. And so saying it has the potential to revolutionize the medicine world, the medicine as we know it, it's true. Because any I've done many cleanses, I've done many processes with certain vitamins or certain nutrients, or like from people advising me to take certain things. And when I realized again and again and again is that it reaches a dead end, or I overdose on something, or it stops working for me, or I need to take a break from it. Even if it's a cleanse, if it's a certain whatever dietary restriction, I feel like change is a really important element of life and of vitality and of soul health. And so the fact that we can continue, there's no such thing as overdosing on
There's
hydrogen.
no side effects either. Like, if it's like a gentle way of detoxing. It's a gentle way
Yeah,
of being healthy because if you have all these other cleanses and stuff, you start to feel like shit. Like, so there's all these side effects, all these things with your body. You can drink hydrogen every day as much as you want, and you'll always just keep continually feeling better.
yeah. And also, if you do, people do experience waves of cleanses. Like after the first 3 days, I did, but the only way to move through it quicker is to drink more, right? So it will start helping the body clear out what it needs to clear out faster. Like being like, oh, you want to get rid of this? Great. Let me help you get rid of that. And so you might experience at the beginning, like, whoa, speed of light happening. Oh, whoa, more energy and light in my body. And so drinking more, we kind of have a fractal line that likes getting high off hydrogen. Like we like drinking a lot of it. And there's a light in the line that it's being shared through. So yeah, there's no such thing as overdosing on it. There's no one way it makes you feel. It just works with you, whatever
Whatever
your
you need.
authentic, unique self
Mhm.
is in your expression in your body. It supports you with that, because it doesn't have like an ego of its own of like, I am an antioxidant. It's actually the only form of an antioxidant. So, next slideshow, I didn't know it would be here, but it's the only antioxidant that reaches the mitochondria and brain. So because the H2 is the smallest molecule in existence, it penetrates deep inside the mitochondria where the energy production and aging occurs. It crosses the blood-brain barrier, reducing brain inflammation, improving focus, and protecting against neurodivergent uh,
Neurodegenerative.
neurodegenerative
It's
diseases.
because we are neurodivergent,
Yeah, yeah,
Layla.
other time. Gosh, where are you, Oni? So it literally breaks through any matter directly into the master cell of your body. The mitochondria gives direct signal to your DNA. So it changes us, supports us, helps us heal on a DNA level. This isn't only, I have energy, I feel hotter. It's more of like, we're going literally. I felt really deep ancestral healing with the hydrogen water. I felt community healing on the hydrogen water. Like the hydrogen works on a DNA level because it's working with our mitochondria and it's bypassing even matter. And the way it works is it like moves through the body within 10 minutes, doing what it needs to do and lets you be you. So there's no way to overdose on it. There's no way to get inflamed from it. And it is so some antioxidants are like, I'm an antioxidant. I'm going to destroy everything that needs to be oxidized, but this knows exactly what to oxidate, how and when. So it's the only element that does that. Um,
And it's anti-aging for all the women out there
it
and men.
does. It does. So it's a
Look at
select.
Layla's face. She doesn't have any wrinkles.
I have some.
She's been putting the hydrogen on her skin too.
I have been, yeah.
All
But there is a
glowy. That's why
glow.
you're all glowy.
There is a glow that people have that have been, you could look like when I'm with the people that have been drinking longer than me, I'm like, oh my God, that glow. Like that's how I discovered the bottle is because I asked my friend, I did a journey with her online. I'm like, why are you glowing so much? I've known you for years. What are you doing? And she told me about this. And frequency wise, I immediately knew that it's a yes. Like there was no doubt in my body. And there is a certain glow because your light starts feeling safe in your body to be. We've been programmed to not be ourselves or not be in our light because of what impact it has or whatever programs from school. And so this is like a buddy that really supports with like, no, you're safe. Like you feel a little nervous, have a little more hydrogen. You feel a little unsafe, have more hydrogen. You feel malnourished, have more hydrogen. And it just supports your light feeling safe in your body. And that's what LumiVita actually means is bringing light to the world. I can't remember in what language, but it's all about bringing our light to the world.
And I
That's
love
their
that you said about the
mission
frequency thing with
statement.
ID because I feel that from you. Like
Oh,
Leela, when she told me about the hydrogen, I like started to feel the frequency of the hydrogen. And I don't even have a bottle yet. And I'm feeling the frequency of it. Like I get, whenever I connect with her, I feel this like childlike joy and awe and wonder and excitement. And I've been getting epiphanies. Like her and I were like, like we're about to have a call, a meeting, and I forgot about it. And I was like in the car driving, and I had this huge epiphany from my soul. And I was like, whoa. And I was like, so it like brought tears to my eyes, this epiphany I just got. And then I was like, wow, where did that come from? And then as soon as I said that, I got a notification on my phone, meeting with Leela about hydrogen. And I was like, oh my God, like the hydrogen, the frequency of
mm,
it was already working through me. And
yeah.
I'm still to this day, still don't have a bottle. And I'm still so excited about it because I feel it's a frequency that you'll connect and you'll feel if you're ready, if you're someone that cares about upgrading, if you're someone that cares about the earth, you care about making an impact, being change, healing yourself, healing your family, being the change you want to see. If you care about any of that, you'll feel the frequency of what we're sharing and it will just be like, yes, you'll just click in.
Yes, I love that you shared that. And you have had some of these
I've had the
cups
hydrogen,
and
like
some of the yeah,
I've had some sips with Leela, but I've not had the
yeah.
bottle. And I've
And the
had some of
thing
the pills too.
the
But
thing the thing is it does work in that way is like some people like have a taste and like it's just so fun to share it with people wherever I go. I'm like I'm watering the environment and I like could see like ripple effects of like just sharing that little spark of that light. Like even in my dad having one sip, I just was like, he had one sip of like high frequency water and he had one sip of hydrogen. He had what, and some people feel it in a really profound way or like, wow, I've never tasted water that felt so light. Like, so it's something beautiful to share with people as well. Like even that little bit starts rippling
yeah,
in, right? Like you had a sip before you even got a bottle, right? Or
yeah,
thought might get a bottle. But
yeah.
now look at you, you're here. So in a way, it has its own ecosystem. It's like helping our own ecosystem in our body. And then it's also helping for the ecosystem of humanity. to relate better, and to the light is like kind of working through us, which is really cool. I'm actually really surprised to be on a call with you right now. This is really exciting. It's like not even things that we can plan. It's kind of its own light adventure. So I kind of want to
Works
get back
through
to the
you,
slide. I'm
right?
in charge of the slide.
The hydrogen works through you and
It
it just
does.
like has its own life force and you just kind of like even me when I was like, oh, I'm not going to sell it until I get it. But then I just got so excited and the hydrogen was working through me and I was like, oh my God. And I just like got so excited and I sold to a bunch of people and I
Yeah,
just did really well in my first month because it was just, it has a life of its own and it
it
takes over
does.
your
Uh,
being and you just like feel lighter and freer and more joyful and excited. You're just like, I have to share this with others because you want others to feel as good as when you feel good, you want to share that with others. It's just like how we operate.
Yeah, it does. And it also cleanses from any like distortion. I remember at the beginning, I was like, oh, okay, I could share this with people. Like, okay, but I wasn't doing it in an authentic way. I was doing it for the wrong reasons. And it just was not, it was like, you need to cleanse this shit. Like, all your beliefs about all these things, like, let it go, let it go. And the women that brought me in were like, yeah, this isn't you. Like, this is about you being you. This is like, let it, like, it was like, just really supporting me to feel what it feels like to be like fully safe in my body, to be in my light frequency. And so it's been like a supportive process of like even drinking. There's so many people that drink and I'm just in regular touch with them. And it's like, oh, yes, like this is what we're headed toward. Like a lot of us, all of us are healers, all of us are theta practitioners, all of us are like we're already doing things for the globe, for humanity, for the world. And so it's kind of fun to have like a physical object for like everybody being these like energetic beings, and to having something in physical matter that we get to relate with and through and as a physical support to us.
Yeah,
So
and it's
it's
a beautiful vessel for coherence because if a bunch of people are drinking high vibrational crystalline water and then it's affecting their waters, and then it means that thousands of us around the globe will be in states of coherence. And when you're in states of coherence, you can create and change anything in the world. Like you can, that's how they've proven, like when people are in coherent states, they can change the crime by meditating on world peace. Like it's being in states of coherence. Like the monks, they're in states of coherence through mantras and meditation. They can levitate, like it's proven. And so we can get into these states of coherence by drinking this water all together. And that's something we plan on doing with LumiVitae is getting people to drink this water together and putting our prayers into the water and into the and affecting the world around us through peaceful meditations and using the water as a vessel to get into that state of coherence.
Yeah, and it does gather people. It's like gathering us, and in groups, like it's even gathered us today, right? It's like, I
Yeah.
don't know, but I got to be on the call today. I just felt sick for 2 days, but somehow I have the energy to really show up, and it's bringing communities together. Like people are doing ceremonies and prayer with the water and praying with the water, and they're like online meetings of praying with the water. It's not very, I can't say it's culty because every person is like so different with what they're expressing with it. It's like so different. Like there's so many pockets of groups of people that are drinking the water together and doing different kinds of things already. Um, anyway, it's very
Get back
exciting.
to the
But
slide because we just keep
okay.
going.
Okay, so it's, as I said before, it's the only selective antioxidant. It has like selective, that's what I was saying before, selective antioxidant power. So unlike traditional antioxidants, molecular hydrogen only neutralizes harmful free radicals like hydroxyl radicals, leaving essential ones intact. So it doesn't take away what
What's
doesn't need to be
beneficial
taken
in the
away.
body. It just,
This means H2
yeah.
restores balance without unwanted side effects. So a lot of people, I don't know, just in general, like people that do cleanses or there's like, I've noticed there are endless problems that come up. Parasite cleanse. I got dehydrated. Now my gut is diminished. Now my gut is diminished. Now it just like leads to these endless wonky unwanted side effects things. I've seen a lot of people in swirls with that. And it's just an amazing buddy to have if you're already into health, if you're already into plant medicine.
It just
It,
amplifies everything else that you're already
it
doing
supports
and
everything
supports. Yeah.
and helps everything relate better. And in a way, it's like detox, puts you on a detox even from addictions. Like I have zero desire almost for sugar, like zero. Like, and I did cleanses before that affected that, but I'm like, wow, do I actually not want a cookie? Like, is that even real that I don't want a cookie right now? Like, no, it can't be. Like, and so it's nourishing the body. So there's less addictive patterns of like, I have to have this thing to give me life force. It's like, no, I actually already have life force. What is it like to have everything I need in my body? Right. And so it helps us see patterns that also need to be cleared while feeling we have everything we need rather than changing a pattern in order to feel like we have everything we need, if
Right.
that makes sense.
Hmm.
Um, okay, so it's the key to cellular energy and recovery. It enhances the ATP production and which is the fuel source of every cell. Um, Meaning like the ATP is what is starts depleting after the age of 40, which creates that constant renewal in the body. And so it enhances your ATP. So it is anti-aging. And it's that yes to every cell, like of like, yes, life, life, life. So in a way, a lot of people are like doing a lot of NAD and infusions right now and like getting high off it in a way. But this supports the body to create its own ATP. It's not like putting ATP into your body or NAD. It's like, hey, you could still create that ATP, you
That's
know?
awesome.
That's the best way I can say it because I'm not really into chemistry that much. But it's also an amazing thing for like athletes and longevity experts. So this isn't only like and mental clarity. So like I've given it to people that have really extreme brain fog or think they have like really ADHD issues. They immediately can feel it because it absorbs into the body. People that it works for, it works. They feel it like that same day. And it's not only to save people who are ill or sick, it's like it's for people that want to be in their expertise and who are into biohacking. Like I could like have really intense workouts now where usually I would be sore for days and now it's like sore hydrogen boom, like it's just like I could do way more intense workouts than when I was in my 20s. I can like it I can like I moved a really heavy piece of furniture yesterday when I was like feeling ill. I'm like, where's the strength coming from? Like it's just like I feel stronger than ever and have more resilience more than ever. And this is the element that has changed. This is the element that is the variable. If I look at it, it's like, okay, what has changed? Oh, this, the hydrogen intake. So it's also good for gut health and immunity. It supports the microbiome. The gut microbiome balance and reduces intestinal inflammation, benefits those with IBS, Crohn's disease, autoimmune disorders, and it also enhances immune function by regulating immune cell activity. So this is again like it's such a beautiful element with people that have just really fed up with chronic illnesses is you can just have it there accessible throughout the day as your buddy as a support. And a lot of people I've been watching testimonials are like, oh my god, I had this for my whole life. This is an answer to my prayers. Like women crying, people who had seizures, like just like people that have had chronic illness their whole life are experiencing miracles on this. And it's pretty freaking classy and fun and accessible. And so it's,
And it's yummy. It's not like you're like taking
yeah,
something that's like,
yeah.
oh, like
It's
you
not like
want to
some,
drink more.
yeah, it's like something people naturally, like I had a friend that just ordered one and she got the original bottle while she was waiting for the newer. And she was like, I oh, she was like, I'm only gonna do two drinks a day. I'm not gonna let this, I'm really sensitive. And she just every hour that passed, she's like, I just I've been drinking it nonstop. I love this. And like she's just like drinking and drinking and drinking and like every moment. And then she did experience a detox like on the third day, like as usual. And I was like, just keep drinking. She's like, no, I'm not gonna drink. And then she kept drinking. And now she's just like in she is it's a comfy medicine. It's easily accessible. It supports with whatever stage you're at with yourself and with your own healing journey, if that makes sense. It's like one of the most graceful ways to heal and cleanse that I've experienced. Because sometimes with my journeys of cleansing or different plants, different elements, it would be harsh. It would be like, oh, where am I naturally? Where am I with this medicine? What would I be without it? What would I be without this? And this is like almost like a just a spirit that becomes anything. It's just always there. And what you're left with, you're left with. You went through the evolution, you know? So I've actually been playing with not drinking from it and seeing where I'm at or where my home base is. If I drink regular water, I'm like, okay, I've evolved and I still want to continue drinking this and having this element in my life. Um, we already talked about this. Inflammation. It's just something about it is like people who drink a lot of water who are sensitive. Like I used to drink a lot of water and need electrolytes, need salt, need lemon. Oh, I'm inflamed. I'm still thirsty. Some people are really suffering from that, especially sensitive beings. And this hydrates immediately. I do not use electrolytes anymore. I do not need salt and lemon. There's no inflammation or bloating that happens when I drink. It just naturally, instantaneously hydrates me. So, um, that's something to notice. I've watched that with people also tasting it for the first time, where they can feel the difference, where it like gets absorbed into their body. Okay, what does this say? Hydrogen research. Okay, this is just a little about like where we're at now. It's probably changed a lot since this screen slide was made because it's
For
getting
the
like there's a
science
lot.
geeks, they can look it up at the Molecular Hydrogen Institute, and you can look at all the geeky research and studies and all the peer-reviewed stuff and the actual, yeah,
Yeah.
real proof.
Okay, so this is just like the what it helps. It's like a little overview. Gut health, anti-aging, mental health. I definitely feel a difference with this. I used to be obsessed with suicidal ideation. Like literally first thought in the morning is like, okay, I want to die. And I don't have that anymore. And that was years of therapy, healing, quantum hackers, quantum healing, like shadow work. And I do not experience that anymore. Like there's just an immediate like, no, you're not thinking about that anymore.
Oh,
And I've had amazing peaks and journeys and projects I've been part of. I've been a healer and I am noticing a huge shift in my mental health. It is oh neuroprotectives and cancer support, hormonal health, fitness and recovery. That's a lot of benefits in a bottle, wouldn't you say?
just a lot, a lot.
Water is more than just hydration. It's a carrier of life intelligence, as we said.
I know
And
if you look at Veda Austin's work, she'll ask the water questions like, what is my name? And then the initials will come up or like, tell me about my trip. And then she freezes the water in an airplane and a heart comes up and she met her husband on the airplane, like her future husband. So water has intelligence and then hydrogen has its own intelligence. It's like a resonance, it's a frequency, it's a intelligence that the prime creator source made that is you're using the intelligence to heal and to up level yourself. So water is amazing and so is hydrogen. So combine them together is just like it's just the most powerful force for awakening and ascension.
it is. Yeah. It's like and again the vessel aspect I think is really important.
It's Mother Earth in a bottle.
Yes, it is Mother Earth in a bottle.
Because
So
I really want to talk about that part because if you think about, yeah, we don't need anything external outside of us. Ultimately, we have everything within us, but we're living in a world where there's a lot of toxins, there's a lot of distortion, there's the water, the soil, the air, everything has been poisoned. We're just bombarded with frequencies. All this kind of thing is happening. And so we do need technology can be a powerful and wonderful tool for that. And so we're using technology to get water to be restored to its original blueprint of what water was supposed to be like before all of this distortion happened. And so what LumiVitae does, this bottle does, is it mimics what Mother Earth would do to the water with like sunshine and being grounded, and it helps you connect to the circadian rhythms of the earth. Like it's everything that you need to be grounded and connected and feeling your own natural blueprint. The water is helping that, and the bottle is mimicking the earth. So it's amazing.
yeah,
Structures it. It's got magnets to structure it, and
this is the legacy one, the original one. I don't have the new bottle yet. We're all gonna get it delivered soon, which we're really excited about. I almost didn't get the new bottle because I was so happy with the original bottle. It took me a while to be like, oh my God, this has had a really big impact on my life. Maybe I should get the newer bottle if this has had such a big impact on my life. I was
wow,
like,
it mimics
oh,
blue zone water. That's really
so
cool.
I just wanna
And the kiss by the sun mimics kiss by sunlight waves. I
yeah,
mean,
so as you can see, like I have the original bottle. There's like just this is the original one. There's a 3 minute setting for daytime and a 6 minute setting for afternoon. The 3 day setting they say is more like yang energy, which I just learned. And then the 6 minute is yin energy for later day with the more more high, yeah, just the way it is, the way it's really like leading edge technology. It like takes layers and layers of learning to realize how much they put in what they make. And then this one has the 7 base colors. I'm just going to show you this before we move on to, can't really see it, but I really do feel the colors like very strong, like very, very strong. Um, I was
Supports
using
the
red all day.
chakras,
I was
right?
using red all day because I needed to feel grounded. I felt my heart closed when I got back from LA. So I was dosing on green for 2 days. And it's kind of cool to see the manifestations of drinking certain colors. Like my nephew will be like, "You look yellow today." And it's when I was drinking yellow to ignite my solar plexus. Like I really feel them, and every color has intention, like with the pamphlet too. And then at the top, there are 3 frequencies on this one. So there's energy, and then there's recovery, and then there's the solar light. So they actually say if you put fruit, it will like come back to like it's like sunlight, water. So I'm always using and playing with the different energies, and I really, really, really feel it. We even had a friend on a call with us that reads water, and she was like, "Oh wow, I really feel that I'm reading the difference of the colors. I'm reading the difference." Remember, your friend?
Yeah, and they did a test where they could actually they took different types of water and they took this test to actually see how much information is stored in each water, and they tested different. We won't mention the names of the other ones, but LumiVitae was one and tap water was one and all this kind of stuff. And LumiVitae by far had the most information stored in the water. And they did this as a scientific test, which we can send to people if they want. But I just love if you know, like when you put your feet up, bare feet on the earth and you're grounded and you sun gaze, we all know how good that is for our bodies. So if we do that, this is what this bottle is doing. It's doing that with the the grounding with the magnets, and it's doing the sunlight kiss waves for the water. You're getting best of both worlds to the water. So I just
Yeah.
love that it's both.
Yeah. And so this is what it looks like, the original bottle. You can't really, if I cover it, you'll see. Like it's kind of like that. And this is what the original bottle is about. And so the deal that's happening, I'm gonna shift. Oh, this is the pills. We won't talk about it right now. Okay, I'm gonna shift to talking about the Luma. So the Luma now is on a really big discount. It's gonna get sent out in March. The people who've ordered it till now, it's not on the original website.
It's
And
pre-sale for people that are already on in the business.
yeah, it's only for people through kind of like word of mouth and at a really big pre-sale rate discount. And so I want to talk about the difference between this bottle. It's an upgraded version, and it's better. So a lot of
They're
people
using
ask,
patented
yeah,
technology for this
a
one.
lot of people ask, yeah, and it's patented. So and a lot of people asked for a bigger bottle because this is like 1 cup. So they made it through 33% bigger. It's still very holdable and very compact. That's what it feels like. And so it's bigger because a lot of people were asking for that. Another thing is that so this bottle creates the hydrogen through an electrolysis, right? And so it's a very low electrolysis pulse. I think I'm going to open the PDF actually. That's just about Luma. Let's see. Oh, the messy screen, the messy screen. Don't look at my messy screen. Okay, can you see this?
Yeah.
Okay. So this is creating electro pulse, touching the water, grounding the electricity with very low voltage. So you're not drinking electrocuted water because a lot of people are like, oh, that hydrogen water made me sick when they get other cheaper bottles. So this one has, ooh, as you go, oh, this is a nice, so light, water, frequency, breath. These are the 4 colors that you can choose. And it's kind of everything in the company when they call it certain things, it always has like meaning behind the numbers, meaning behind the words, like what aurora is, what Terra is, what malachite is, like what does that mean? They're very intentional about everything they do, which is really cool for spiritual freaks, geeks. And so here again, it's 33% bigger. Now the dual chamber, what happens is there's the chamber A where they're activating it with the pulse, but then there's a pure water flow chamber. So it has another chamber, and this is what's never been created in the world yet. What's going into the liquid is that it's only the hydrogen water. It's not any pulse touching it. And so there's a whole nother filter here that it passes through, a simple yet genius solution where it's going to then go into the liquid.
So
And
basically,
so
the electromagnetic pulse does not touch the water that you
at
drink.
all.
There's a little chamber
Yeah.
in between And this is does not exist anywhere else in the world. This is completely
And
patented
it's
technology.
patented by the company. So what happens is it keeps the dual chamber technology is a revolutionary system that keeps the hydrogen pure and powerful until the moment you drink it. So this bottle has like 1 point something amount of hydrogen. I don't know the exact numbers. This one is going to be 5 point something. So we're going to be able to take even, I don't even know what that's like to have that amount of hydrogen in a bottle and for it to be pure without being electrified. So now we're able to have way more hydrogen without it being messed up. So like a lot of people are like, what about this bottle? What about that bottle? But those bottles have more hydrogen, but they have way higher electromagnetic pulse.
Yeah. And what I really
And
like
are
about this
also
one,
creating toxicity in the water. Like the free radicals
exactly.
aren't being cleansed out of the bottle. And so it's like,
So the
yeah, it has a
process
lot
that
of,
makes the hydrogen, there's going to be like leftover
yeah,
toxins that you don't want to drink, and this keeps that separate. With other bottles, you'll be drinking all of that together, whereas this keeps it
yeah.
completely separate.
Yeah. And so the other cool thing is because it has a dual chamber, is that, I clean this bottle once a week with boiling water and citric acid. It's meant to last 7 years. There's 2-year warranty, but I need to clean it. The filter touches the water. And that's why it's not, we can't like drink tap water because that will make the filter fade from everything else it's doing. So this new one has a better cleaning mechanism, but also that means we can put anything we want into it for
Mm.
people who cannot touch water. There are a lot of people that resent water. You could put literally anything into the new bottle. You can put coffee, smoothies, you can put vodka in it. And so the interesting thing is, even if you don't want to drink certain things or people, you can upgrade what the hydrogen does. I feel that it's an alchemist. It alchemizes things. But that's what I
Going to
feel it
upgrade
does.
any liquid you drink.
Yeah. And so it's also good for people that don't like water that much, right? They like juices. They like, you can put anything you want into it, or you can use it only for water. And that hasn't existed on planet Earth yet. So that means we can have even though I love water, I mostly only drink water, I will be able to have way more hydrogen in my water and then also in anything I'm drinking throughout the day. So that's like way, 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 way more hydrogen, way, way, way more healing, way, way, way more clearing, way, way, way more light in my body. I'm actually really ready for it and really, really excited. So the other thing is that it has interchangeable lids. It's going to have many different lids. There's going to be like an infrared lid that you can like do infrared therapy whenever you want. So there's going to be like different lids you can get and play with. And so let's look at water frequency. So the cap that you get, like the base cap, actually everybody's going to get this cap and another one who orders now. But let's talk about the signal light. So I haven't seen this yet on a PDF. So interchangeable lids. So signal lid. Okay, so these are the different lids it has. The interchangeable lids, signal lid, breath. So the signal lid is a breath. Breath is nervous system's most direct signal, shaping, regulating in real time. So there are different breath modes on the new one. I don't have it yet, so it's hard for me to describe even. There's focus, calm, energy, and restore. So the breathwork mode is a synchronized light, breath awareness, and invitation to reconnect with your vital flow. So it's like a breathwork mode. You do breathwork while it's infusing hydrogen and it's doing that to the actual liquid. It feels very alien to me, but that is that. um, and then there's the Lumi lid. Wait, was that the Signal lid? Or that Signal lid? I think that's the Signal lid. I'm sorry if I'm wrong, but that's
Yeah,
one of.
no, that's the signal that is the breath.
Okay, that's really cool. I'm really excited for that. The so
So
these
it
are the
helps with
breath
focus, calm,
modes.
energy,
Yeah.
restoration.
So these are the different modes if you
And
want
then
to
that's what
focus.
connects you with the circadian rhythms of the earth too.
Really? Is it this one?
Yeah, because it's for the different times of the
Oh,
day. Like they have like the
so cool.
calming and the energy one.
Cool. Well, yeah, so it's literally like a mode that breathes with you into your liquid. I still haven't experienced it yet, so it's just insane for me. Every time I read that, I'm like, what? Okay, Lumi is no, the Lumi circadian. I don't think that's the Lumi circadian rhythm signals tells the nervous system when to activate, when to restore, and when to rest.
Yeah.
So no, I don't know.
Yeah, so
Circadian rhythm
this is the signal app that connects the circadian
synchronizes the
rhythms for
nervous system
dawn
with the
during
day.
yeah, exactly, the different times of the day.
Yeah. So is this the signal one? Okay.
Yeah.
Being chromotherapy. Okay, so that also has being Chromotherapy uses color as an energetic signal, influencing the nervous system and state of coherence. So these are the colors. I also know there's going to be crystalline colors from what I heard. Or is that one of the caps? I think that's the prismic cap. But each color, see, so I really do feel this. When I lack ground, I use red. When I'm lacking creative flow, I use orange. When I'm feeling really worthless sometimes, I use the yellow. Like I thought it was, I'm like, nah, this is just for fun, but I freaking feel it like 1,000,000%. Even when I don't believe it, I feel it. And so this is in order to get the prismic lid and the
Signal lid.
signal lid, you get two lids now if you order it for 5.95. This is going to go up to 888, I think. I
Yeah.
think 888.
And just two lids is 888, one lid is 777. But right now until the 3rd of March, you can get it for 5.95. So it's like 40% off. But we're also doing the Genesis pack. So if you get we get four of the different colors all together, it's 2,000. So it'd only
Yeah,
be
so this is the
500.
Genesis pack. So it comes out to 4 bottles, one of each color for 2,000.
Just 500 each, which is
And then also, if you purchase now, we're getting something really cool. Anybody who's ever purchased, you get a platinum card as a gift. In addition to all of it, which is 25% off events, which the live events are profound. I've been to one, life-changing, literally, and just amazing global connection to the people who are on the same wavelength. But also 25% off all Luma products, and then 50% off one of these bottles. It gives you 50% off one of these bottles if you want to buy for a family member, if you want to have an extra bottle, if you're thinking of sharing it with people and you want to know the difference between the bottles. That means this will be 50% off, which is 250. It comes out to 250. So now the Luma bottle is at the price of this bottle right now, pretty much. And then a VIP membership to the House of Light,
And the
which
House
we
of Light is basically this event with Nassim Haramein, which I really wanted to include into this because Nassim Haramein is an amazing quantum physicist. He's like totally talking about like quantum timeline jumping, and he's a very intelligent scientist. And he's actually one of the designers and creators of the prismic lid that's
yeah,
part of this bottle. And so if you're really into like, like he's very intelligent scientist. Like he's groundbreaking stuff with like learning about quantum reality and the physics and everything. And so if we're having someone like him being the designer of this, you know that there's like full on integrity, full on intelligence. Like it's very, very amazing and powerful. And they're going to do an event next month where they're going to talk about all of this, and you'll get like a free ticket
yeah.
to
So you're going to be
buy
able to come to the event, which is also like Tyler, who's the creator of a co-creator of these products. His specialty is hydrogen. He's been working with it for over a decade. He has his own hydrogen online school, and like that's his passion, and he's part of this company. He's an amazing human. There's so much information about him. I met him in person, and he's just so grounded, honest, rooted. Like the people I've met till now are just phenomenal beings that really care and give a shit for what's happening with people on a really deep level. And so there are
Yeah.
many layers of beauty to
I
this
think
whole.
what
Yeah,
what what Leela's sharing is really important is that the people creating this bottle have integrity. Like they're here to make impacts in the world. It's not about profit. It's about helping people to heal, to have optimal health, to have like raise their vibration, to radiate their light. Like it's like all of these people that are doing this are all like there to make impact. Like the designers of it, the leaders of this, they're like I've been part of other MLMs, and like you can feel like it's very salesy, and it's like the people on part of this company like really care about making impact. They really care about health. They really care about making the world a better place. And you can feel the difference with the people that are in there. Like everyone here is just so supportive, and being a part of this community feels so good because we're all like together, like helping each other to be the best version of ourselves. So I've really loved it. The experience that I've had so far, I'm like, wow, this is like really a beautiful product, and that has integrity, that people really care about the quality of the product. They care about the optimal intelligence and technology to really, what can we do to, like with this new bottle, they're like, how can we make it better? How can we help people feel better? And like, they just like, and there's been a delay with this bottle because they really wanted to make sure that it was the best that it could be with the best quality and products and everything that materials that they could use.
Yeah. And yeah, it is really important. I feel like I struggled a little like at the beginning with wanting to even talk about it because I was like, but we don't need anything outside us. I was like all into energy. And then it took me time to admit how supportive it's been in my life. And then when I realized there's a deal on the new bottle, that's when I started sharing it with like friends and loved ones. And Tess was practically the first person I reached out to because I wanted a discounted bottle and there was Genesis only running then. Like, hey, do you want to get like a discounted bottle with me? And then it like took us on this whole journey that was unexpected and really, really beautiful. And it does feel like it's lighting up all these connections and all these connection points with it's almost like I feel like these bottles are bridges or like metals of truly like the physical support in so many ways that wherever we go, no matter who we're around, like if I only have refrigerator water, if I'm at Walgreens and there's just a fountain, like I have this support of light that's with me in the physical realm wherever I go. And no matter who I'm around, no matter what games I'm playing. And that feels amazing to have that and be able to relate also with people who know what that's like. And also to share it with people that don't know what it's like. It's a really beautiful gift. So thank you,
Are we
Tess.
done with the
Vision is
slides?
to
Should
light
we
up the
wrap up?
world. Woohoo. Um, that's it. LumiVitae.
Yay! It was a beautiful presentation. Thank you so much,
Yay.
Leela. I think that we covered a lot. And yeah, like we said, we only have this promotion until the 3rd of March where you can get it for 40% off. So if you're feeling the call, reach out to whoever sent you this video, either Leela or myself or whoever sent it to you, because hopefully more than just who we sent it to, it will go viral forever. Um, just being silly, but yeah, if you feel the call to up level, and really shift your own reality and help to make the world a better place, like I feel like this is one of the keys that I've felt that I really feel close to my heart. I really feel resonance, a deep, deep resonance with this company, with the product, with water. I've always been obsessed with water, and I've always known water is, it's really integral to the consciousness, raising the consciousness of this planet. And if you look at the autists, they're saying there's 7 phases of water that we only know about 3, and one of the phases is thoughts. So it's water is linked to consciousness. It's linked to that, and it is that.
Which
So
I want to say something. Shh.
go on.
So people have asked me like if the element of hydrogen, I just want to add is like with water, I heard that the only amount of hydrogen, they're like, why isn't it nature? Why in nature like this? Why isn't it in our springs? And the only way to access like this level of hydrogen is in the deepest parts of the ocean.
Mm.
So it's like we're getting primary water like that with this technology. Like technology is part of our ecosystem. We can't deny that. Like to not say that is to bypass what's going on. I mean, we're on this call, we're on a Zoom, like it's part of our life. So it's a really beautiful bridge to like bridge technology and something we have no access to naturally with the water. It's like all of it is just like a really beautiful gift for ourselves, I feel.
Yeah, and technology is neutral. It can be used for good or bad. And so this is one way where technology is being used for the light, for the intention of good, for making
Yeah.
positive impact. So
I
it's really
sorry I cut you off. I just know you need to go soon.
no, no, it's good. We've been
I'm
cutting each other off
sorry.
the whole time. It's fine. I love you. It's
Oh, okay, I
great.
love it all. Okay. Well, great guys.
Any questions? Feel free
Don't
to,
be shy if you have questions because a
yeah.
lot of the time there are things that come up and through conversation without pressure, things can clarify. If things like that you heard or questions you have, or just like share it, express it. We're not like those shoe salesmen in the stores that are like, it looks good on you. Not like that. Remember going to shoe stores and like the shoe salesman being like, do you like it? It looks great. It looks great.
That's very funny.
Yeah.
All right. Well, we love you so much. Thank you for taking the time to listen to this and for your patience for receiving this. And yeah, we hope that it speaks to you the way it spoke to us. And yeah, if you're ready to up level, and if you're not ready right now, then you'll whenever you're ready, it will click within you. And we hope sooner rather
Oh,
than later, because we need your gifts, we need your light, we need everybody to raise their consciousness so that we can make a better world. And the world that we're seeing right now is not it. So we really need you. And this is a beautiful tool to support your lights and your radiance and your gifts. So we really hope that you feel the call from our hearts and the resonance that we're sharing here, and that you can join us, and together we can create a beautiful world together.
oh, Tess, I feel
Oh,
so
so
full.
sweet.
I really do.
A
I
little bit
feel
sweet, a little bit cheesy, a little bit cringy, a little bit all of it, but it's sincere. So,
No, it's true. It is.
yeah. All right.
It's
Lots of love. Thank you, Leela.
thank you.